I'm Michael Schell, the president of the University of Oregon. Thank you for joining today's virtual First Generation Student Celebration. It's my pleasure to be part of celebrating you, our first generation students. This is the second year we are joining the national recognition on this date of first generation students, and I hope this will continue to be an annual tradition for our university. Around a third of undergraduates at the University of Oregon are the first in their families to attend college. And so many of our faculty and staff were also first generation college graduates. I also was a first generation college student. Neither of my two parents had the opportunity to go to college, but from the time I was a little kid, they told me that I was going to go to a great university. My experiences in college transformed my life, and they made me the person I am today. Scholarships and work study opened the door for me to receive a first-class education, and I'm deeply committed to giving the students of our state and our nation access to the same benefits that were extended to me. I remember in college feeling like a fish out of water. I suspected everyone else was in on a secret I didn't know. I didn't have the guidance or the experience of parents who knew what college was like, and even though I had their support and their love. Now, while there have been first generation people on college campuses since the start of higher education, we have a much greater awareness of the unique struggles these students face and the needs they have because they do not have parents to help them navigate applying for and going to college. We also know better about the support needed to help them thrive and to consider coming to college in the first place. Through pipeline programs like SAIL and SPICE, we are helping first generation students to see themselves as college bound. Through scholarships like Pathway Oregon, Diversity Excellence, Staten, Summit, Apex, and more, we are helping to create access to the University of Oregon. And with the support of advisors, counselors, and tutors from Pathway Oregon and the Center for Multicultural Academic Excellence, and elsewhere, Tyson Hall, everywhere on campus, we are creating support to help first generation students succeed and thrive. I'm very proud that the University of Oregon is a place where first generation students can find their place, can find their academic and educational passion, and also create a pathway for themselves to the successful future. I look forward to welcoming you to our family of alumni as a first generation college graduates in the near future. Until then, stay well, study hard, and go Ducks.
Hello, my name is DJ Kelly Kotroki, and I'm the coordinator of multicultural education, engagement, and student success in the Office of the Dean of Students. I also serve as the chair of the First Generation Student Working Group. As a first generation student myself, I understand the process you all had to go through to get into the U of O, to feel like you belong. And I want to reiterate the fact that you do belong here. You've worked hard, you're working hard, and the successes that you're seeing are your own. If you ever need any support, please reach out to me or anyone on the First Generation Student Working Group. We're here to make sure that your time at UO is pleasant, is safe, and really that you get towards that graduation.
Happy First Generation Student Day. I really appreciate this day because I was a first generation student as well. My name is Bruce Blonigan. I'm Dean of the College of Arts and Sciences at the University of Oregon. As a first generation student, I know how hard it was when you first are looking at colleges, trying to figure out what to do, and then once you get to college, there's certainly disadvantages that you face. Work hard to overcome those, and just reach out to people and use your resources here at college to figure out what you're doing and where you're going. It's so important. But I will say, once you get through that, work hard, you have advantages. Even today, my first generation background comes in handy because I have perspectives that my colleagues don't. For me, it's because I came from a working class background and a lot of other folks didn't. And it just gives me insights and perspectives. So the diversity that you bring to any organization in the future, especially one where there's lots of people who have higher education degrees, is going to be extremely important. So you will turn this disadvantage into an advantage, I know, and we're so appreciative and glad that you're here at the University of Oregon. So have a great, wonderful day.
Hi, I'm Dr. Autumn Schaeffer, and I'm an associate professor in the School of Journalism and Communication here at the University of Oregon. I'm also a first-generation student. I wear that title as a badge of honor. I love being a first-generation student, and I love talking with first-generation students about the possibilities of where their career could take them and what it could mean for their families. I know that many of you who are first-generation students had to be very driven to get to where you are. You've had an internal ambition and drive inside you, and you've had to, in many ways, drive farther than your peers around you. I think that makes you I think that puts you in a good position as you go forward in your schooling and in your career to be someone who doesn't let obstacles stand in their way, who shows grit and determination. And I only think of it in many ways as something that helps me to be stronger and to carry on even when times are tough. I look forward to meeting some of you. I hope that you take one of my classes one day, and congratulations on the work that you've put in so far, and I know there's more to come.
My name is Nora. I'm an academic advisor for TRIO Student Support Services. I am a first-generation professional and was a first-generation college student. And to be honest, it wasn't until recently that I understood or internalized what a big deal it is to be the first in your family to graduate from college. And I think in part because there wasn't as much attention or as much support for first-generation students. I was pretty much on my own, and there were many times where self-doubt crept in, and I struggled with imposter syndrome, particularly during graduate school. But finding a community and a mentor gave me the boost of confidence I needed and the guidance that really forged the path to where I am today. So my advice to you is just that find a community, find a mentor. They are not going to find you, and proudly stay true to who you are.
Hello, my name is Matthias Vogel. I'm the faculty in residence at the Global Scholars Hall, and I'm also at home in the German and Scandinavian department, where I coordinate the German language program and teach courses on Holocaust literature, German film, food studies, and diversity issues in Germany. And I am a first-generation college graduate. When I started out at college, I had what I later found out were typical thoughts of self-doubt. Am I good enough? Is my background good enough? Did I receive enough preparation to go to college? I will never make it. Oh, people will think this is a stupid question, etc. And I'm here to tell you, in spite of these questions, I made it, and you can make it too. If you need any help, if you want to talk to somebody, whether that help be overcoming self-doubt, how to write a paper, how to schedule your times, how to be faster in reading, more persuasive in arguing, etc., please come and see me. My office is in 104M in the Global Scholars Hall, and my email is mattvogel@uoregon.edu, matvogel@uoregon.edu. I look forward to meeting you.
Hi, my name's Chia. I'm a first-generation college graduate and an academic advisor with the Pathway Oregon program. I've been with the University of Oregon for a little over a year. Prior to coming to the University of Oregon, I worked with a program for first-generation college students at another university for over 10 years. I am humbled to have learned so much from the students I've interacted with over the years. Each student's story and experiences are different. Your story and your experiences matter. They have shaped who you are, and in turn, your story and your experiences enrich the UO community. Know that you have much to contribute, and you belong at the U of O.
Hello everyone, I'm Dr. Angela Rovak, first year advisor in the Clark Honors College and proud member of the First Generation Student Support Working Group. Thank you so much for joining us today for our virtual celebration for all first generation students on campus. I know how tricky and difficult it can be to be a first generation student, having been one myself. I remember in my undergraduate degree feeling uncertain about what even questions I should be asking, let alone who I should be asking them to. And I will forever be grateful for an advisor I had on campus who was dedicated just to helping and supporting first generation students. With her support, I was not only able to succeed in my undergraduate education, but know that I could go on and continue my education afterwards. And that path led me here to you now to work in the same sort of way that she worked, to help students in the same way that she helped me. So again, I just want to thank you for joining us for these videos. Thank our colleagues around campus for contributing and offering their support. And I just want to let you know that we are all here, not just behind the scenes rooting for you, but we can definitely be in the front row, celebrating you throughout your entire academic journey. So always feel free to reach out to us, and you can reach us at firstgen@uoregon.edu. Thank you again, and good luck with the rest of this academic term, and be sure to reach out and join us for future opportunities.